What is going on, everybody?
No!
It is Pixmarters here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we left off, a lot of things have been answered. Turns out that we've discovered the mastermind. Simon Keyes was actually Knightley's brother, and they were the sons of, Gustavia and Pierre Hockey.
Well, not really brother.
Well, yeah, orphan brothers in a sense. They're all best friends. I was done by saying brother. I was just, I don't know. My brain went weird places. It's been a long day for me,
Brothers,
so we're going to buckle in. And now I got this man, and I don't know what the hell to do with his voice. It's some weird amalgamation of Shaggy and the Joker. I don't know at this point. I'm just winging it, And now we're going after his truck because he's riding the hot air balloon and stuff.
Pennywise.
That takes even more effort. Like, I'm just going to wing it, man.
It's definitely that one. I got a good look at it. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, was that?
It wasn't me.
Whoa.
Is he impressions?
Yeah.
I guess it'll just be...
Yeah.
Okay, words have no strength without evidence to back them up.
That's Mr. Edgeworth's voice.
Evidence. Present evidence. Do I have any evidence?
That's weird.
To prove that this was the truck I saw today?
Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
The truck's body is cold to the touch. It seems to have been parked here for some time.
Oh, it died. You can figure all that out just by touching it?
What could prove that this is the truck I saw?
Dust for fingerprints.
Yeah, because my fingerprints would be on it. I'd like to dust the truck for fingerprints. Huh? Fingerprints? What for? I don't see any point in that. A certain person's fingerprints should be left on this truck. And these fingerprints will prove this truck was parked in front of the Grand Tower today. These fingerprints prove this truck was in the front of the tower. Mine!
Miles!
Edgeworth? Your fingerprints? Indeed. Earlier today, I touched the truck at the plaza in front of the Grand Tower. I'd like the dust for my fingerprints. Emma, might I request a scientific investigation?
That's what I'm here for. Just leave it to me. She's like, yes! All right, we're all set. Go ahead, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, you want me to do it?
Of course. Who else but Mr. Edgeworth would be up to the task? Here, I'll show you how it's done.
All right then. You're the scientist. Why don't you just do it yourself?
I want to see what you do. First, we sprinkle some aluminum powder over the area you want to investigate. Like this. Yep. We haven't seen that in a while.
Touch the screen to sprinkle the aluminum powder.
The powder will adhere to the fingerprints, so once you've sprinkled enough, you blow it away.
Blow it away?
Yeah, just blow on it with your breath. Whoosh.
Blow the powder away by blowing into the microphone.
Got it?
Yes, I think so. I guess we'll do it for real this time.
Just so you know, the key point is to sprinkle the powder all over.
Oh, God, I have to go to the desk and do this. God dang it.
Go walk over
Take
to
care of the
your
people
desk.
for me. Hey, I'll be back, everybody.
This is a mechanic that seems really fun, and I really want to have it for for myself, because I have a 3DS. And can you get would a 3DS play this?
3DS games should work on the DS games should work on the 3DS.
Oh, okay. Because I think it'd be really fun. Because this seems nice. I want to do this.
How do I?
Just like in my own time.
I need to. Can I use the controller to blow?
Maybe I don't know.
Poof, 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 poof.
Oh God.
Poof.
No,
Poof.
it's not poof. It's whoosh.
Foosh. Foosh. I don't have a foosh button right now. I wasn't expecting this. I don't
have to do technical difficulties.
Maybe. I remember back in Apollo Justice days, I had something set up to do the fooshing for us, but I don't anymore.
Any like right bumper, left bumper?
Nothing's working.
What if you press in the analog stick? Nope.
I got nothing for that one, Chief. I'll be right back once I get the foofing going.
Whoops.
Foosh. 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 It's fooshin'. Foosh. Foosh. Foosh.
Oh my God, you're peeking the microphone.
Oh god, I messed up the timer, but
Oh
hey,
my god.
I made it work. We're back, everybody. We're back in
Did
business.
it work with you talking into the mic?
I think so. I hope I don't mess that up. You talk to the people about that while I make sure things are normal.
Oh.
You know, I'll just... God, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
This is all a nightmare.
Oops, I hit a button, but we're back.
We're back.
Oh, everybody. Okay. Don't mind that madness that
I
just
think she
ensued.
was just like, see, look, pretty much.
Let's run the prince against mine post haste.
All right, just leave it to me.
Leave it to Beaver.
What?
It's a match!
These are definitely your fingerprints, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, it seems to me that we have just proven your statement to be a lie. What were you doing when you were driving this truck around? Oh boy, here we go. Plop. Just take it for a joyride. Kay was abducted 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
Her balloon was sighted not far from the scene. Today, there was another kidnapping in which a garbage truck was used. And once again, your truck was seen nearby. It all sounds like nothing more than pure coincidence to me. So it was pure coincidence that you parked near 2 separate kidnappings? I doubt that. You were involved in both kidnappings, weren't you? Isn't it a bit rash to automatically assume that the 2 kidnappings were connected? And what if I had evidence to prove that the 2 crimes were performed by the same culprit?
Whoa.
No, you're serious? I can't wait to hear this.
That's terrifying.
What did Kay and John's kidnappings have in common?
The drug.
Sleepy XXX.
It's ZZZ. You're thinking you killed Kohler.
Cold Killer X.
Killed Kohler. Wow.
Killed Kohler.
Yeah.
Kay was knocked out with a powerful sleeping
Verbal
drug.
dyslexia.
And a bottle of sleeping drugs was found lying in the place where John was confined. The contents of the bottle were a match with the drugs used on Kay. So that's all you've got, huh? And here I was getting my hopes up. So the sleeping drugs were used. So what? You think that connects the 2 incidents? Surely you must realize it yourself. That doesn't prove a thing. If there must be something. Evidence that proves he's connected to those cases. The police, prosecutors, and even you, Mr. Edgeworth. In the end, you're all the same. You make up evidence just see fit, just so you can send some poor soul to prison. Isn't there someone like that here? A poor soul was wrongly accused in the past?
Oh.
You're wrong. Who would do such a thing? Then show me the evidence. If you're going to accuse me of a crime, it's only natural. It's no use.
Jeez.
I can't seem to find any other threads linking him to the kidnappings. Now then, have you finally run out of ammo, Mr. Edgeworth? I still have preparations to make at the circus, so if you'll excuse me.
Boy, you are the circus.
Now, you two. No need to get so heated. And Simon, you're looking good in that clown makeup. Hey, what's your deal? Don't just button like that. Uncle Ray is not so good in such a stiff environment. I mean, why so serious, right?
Oh my god!
Why so serious, hey? Hey, buddy?
Oh my god!
Hey, Kay!
He did the Joker
He did.
line.
How about a little trick?
Do you think he did that on purpose?
I'd assume so.
Cause, oh my god.
At last, my moment has arrived. The Great K Faraday presents a Simon impression.
Objection!
What? Why you? Enough already. Psst. Hey, Miles. I'll find you some time to get all your ducks in a row. There's probably a better way to stall for time than this, but whatevs. Woo! Nice one, Kay. I'm not so sure about this method either. But I have to find something that connects Simon to the case, and I need to find it now. Is there evidence not related to the kidnapping that's connected to the mastermind's identity? That's it. The mastermind is the same person as the young acolyte Dogen was looking for.
Yeah.
If I can just connect the young acolyte to Simon, which piece of evidence could be connected with the mastermind's true identity?
The chessboard?
I was gonna say the possibility would be probably...
Because he gave it to Knightley, remember? He brought it to him when he was in prison, didn't he?
Yes.
Didn't he bring it to him?
It would either be Knightley's memo, or it would be the correspondence chest memo, because he would have been the middleman.
That is true.
The mastermind retyped Dogen's letters of the word processor something nightly. So it could be that.
But how does that make it him? Well, I guess because he knows nightly.
I think because they were trying to see if we could find something that ties him with Dogen. I'll try this. If not, then we'll go with the other one. Ah, it's it.
Oh,
Haha.
yay.
Nightly and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. Oh? Then that somebody must be the mastermind behind the case. That's it. The mastermind played a role in the correspondence chess. If I can prove that it was Simon, then... That's enough. I can't stomach anymore your sorry excuse for performance. If you have no more objections, then I'll just let you begin. I'll just let... Then I ask that you let me get back to preparing for the show.
You alright?
No. Thank you for the help, Mr. Shields. Though you may have taken it a little too far. You sure look happy. I think you found something? Oh my god.
Look at me, I'm Simon. Simon's a clown. He's a funny, funny clown.
Okay, you can stop now.
Why? It's fun.
Now then, Mr. Keys. You happen to like Jess?
Simon's a clown.
That was rather out of the blue. But since you asked, I can't say that I dislike Jess.
Can't say that I dislike
The
him.
mastermind played correspondence chess with Sir Dogen.
She's just copying the lines.
If I recall, it was Knightley who had been playing chess with Dogen, wasn't it?
Wasn't he?
Are you saying that he was the mastermind?
She just gets out of control, starts copying everything he says.
Yeah. There was no way Knightley could have been the mastermind. The reason being, the mastermind had continued to work behind the scenes even after Knightley's death. That being the case, who could have written this letter? I believe someone acted as the middleman between Dogen and Knightley. So you're saying that you think I'm the middleman? I just would have to go through all that trouble and do something like that? Most likely to make it appear as if there was a connection between Knightley and Dogen. And as a result, Knightley was killed by Patricia Rowland.
Rip.
No way! Are you saying it was all a setup so that he would be killed by her?
What are you saying? You think I could manipulate a person that far? Yes, you can manipulate animals to be your chair.
Yeah. Well, armrest.
Look at me. It takes all I have just to get the animals reform tricks. If only just a scrap of letters he exchanged with Knightley still remained. It'd be decisive evidence. I'd like to investigate your room. They could be decisive. If it's the letters you're looking for, you won't find any in there. What? I'm the type of guy who throws his letters away as soon as he's done reading them. Where's the point in living if in the past? Does that mean he's already gotten rid of the evidence? Mr. Edgeworth, everything you've said so far has been nothing more than baseless conjecture.
Oh.
The evidence, just one step behind it. What should I do? Am I all out of moves? Without evidence, I won't allow you to cast doubt on my friendship with Knightley. Who was that?
Excuse me.
Miss Barry? What's on her mind?
I've been listening in on what you all saying, and when you say Mr. Knightley, you mean Simon's friend, Mr. Knightley, right?
Yes, that's correct. Does she know something?
This morning, a letter arrived from Mr. Knightley. It was for Simon.
What? What did you say?
What?
But that's impossible. Knightley's already dead. Wait a minute.
What? What?
I bet I know what this letter is, and it's what he probably didn't want to be said out loud. How much do you want to bet that that letter is a will from Knightley? Knightley is Pierre Hoquet's son. Pierre Hoquet's son got all of his inheritance.
Oh.
The only person that Knightley really had a friend of was Simon. So anything that would have been given to him or anything that Knightley had probably would have gone to Simon, because Knightley didn't have any
other
family.
Yeah.
He didn't have, a wife or kids. He was an orphan. He just had a friend. A good friend at that he thought.
That he thought.
So this has been a long con probably to get his inheritance from Knightley because he's like, oh, he's a rich boy. I want that. And so this is a giant plan that was used to... Now, I don't know all the other things they have to go through, because obviously if he was able to get someone else to kill Knightley for him, his hands could be washed clean. Now, everything else, could that be to keep trying to cover his tracks?
Maybe.
Do you think of everything involving
I don't know.
Kay?
Let's just go.
Miss Berry, please let me see that letter.
Okay, here you go.
Quick, open it.
Or not.
Okay, it's not what I thought at all. Never mind. This is a correspondence chess letter.
This is a response to Dogen's last move.
Next move, move the pawn to g6. Now, can you see the path to checkmate? I can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose at chess against me, right? Now, oh, well. Oh, you can do this because it's Knightley's ghost.
Now, can you see the path to checkmate? Can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose at chess against me, right?
The postmark says March 26th, the day before Knightley's death.
That's
Seems
eerie.
the letter arrived late.
Since the circus moves around so much, a lot of the mail people send us arrive late.
Now, why was this letter addressed to you?
Ah,
This is proof that you were the middleman between Dogen and Knightley.
nice.
Normally, you would transcribe this letter into Braille before sending it to Dogen. And in doing so, you created a connection between him and Knightley. Damn it! Curse you, Knightley! Why must you continue to interfere?
Simon, why? Wasn't Knightley your only friend?
Don't be ridiculous. I stopped thinking of him as a friend 18 years ago. 18 years ago? That had been the day of the IS-7 incident?
Why though?
Well... Okay. Simon would have been the kid that was tied up in the back of the car. Meanwhile, Knightley was the one that was just sleeping in the car.
Uh-huh.
So maybe that's got something to do with it. Is that maybe he's like, why didn't he
maybe.
try and help me or anything like that? Thanks to Knightley, I nearly died that day in the snowstorm. I was on my way to the contest venue, where my father was waiting. Knightley suddenly appeared. He held me down, tied up my hands and feet, with the tears streaming down his face. He kept apologizing. My dad's too scary. I can't disobey him. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Stop it, Horace. I promised my dad. I said I'd taste his desserts. If I'm not there, Dad'll be in trouble. I'm gonna let everyone know my dad's desserts are the best in the world. After that, he locked us inside a car. It was so cold I could see my own breath. Before we knew it, the doors had frozen shut and not even he could get them open. And then, I lost my father. What?
Your father.
Horace Knightley was the son of the murderer who killed my father. What could this mean? His confession runs contrary to the information we have. But the name of the victim of the IS-7 system was Isaac Dover. Isaac Dover is my father's name. 18 years ago, my memories were muddled from the shock of my near-death experience. So it wasn't until later that I learned the truth. On that day, my father was murdered. The culprit of the IS-7 incident was a confectioner by the name of Dame Gustavia. So that was the name of Knightley's father. That low-life scum of the earth killed my father. Just the thought of it makes me sick.
Jesus.
So you knew who the culprit was all along? Of course not. Had I known, I would have tipped off the police a long time ago. All I knew is that Knightley's father was trying to set up my own father. That's why I immediately knew that the one who died that day was my dad. Well, he had a hand in my father's murder, that traitor. He was the son of a killer. It's only natural they ended up dead.
Jesus Christ. Calm down over there. You're scaring me.
That's the point. It appears that you are a victim of very serious misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Just what are you talking about? Isaac Dover At the time, he was actively working as a sculptor in France, under the name Pierre Hoquet. Is that right? Well, I'm sorry to say I don't remember that at all. It's only natural you don't remember. After all, he's not your real father. Huh? What, is that supposed to be a joke? I am not amused. You won't be able to laugh at all once I reveal the truth to you. This piece of evidence proves that you are not Isaac Dover's son.
What?
I mean, they'll probably be Knightley's mementos, because he had the ring.
Yeah.
Did they really get it backwards? What's that? Isn't that Knightley's chessboard in his ring? I want you to take a good look at this ring's design. There are 2 letters inscribed on it. As the seal Pierre Hoquet used as his signature. 18 years ago, it was found lying near the body of Isaac Dover. What? But now I have my father's memento with him.
It's not your
The
dad.
police had found Isaac Dover's son and gave it to him. Isaac Dover's real son is Horace Knightley. What? That means time. In other words, you are Dane Gustavia's son. That's a lie. After all, my father is. My memories are. I lost my father because Knightley locked me up in the car. That's why I thought it would be fitting if you were killed as well.
Really? I'll be able to see a circus show even in prison? I enjoy playing chess with you, but I'm looking forward to your performance as well.
Yes. Please look forward to it.
Alright, you better drop by again. I'll be thinking about my next move.
Oh yeah, I've left something special inside that chessboard for you. You should check it out later.
Something special? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but thanks. I owe you one, Simon.
If only I hadn't stopped me 18 years ago. It wouldn't have had to come to this.
Did you say something?
No, not a word. Goodbye, Horace.
Oh my god!
Well then. And for all that, you're saying it was my father who killed Knightley's? Then that means... Was it all for nothing?
You killed your friend for no reason.
I didn't become so weakly who could be killed by anyone. That's why I thought I'd follow Mr. Dogan's footsteps. This finally proves it. Simon Keyes, you were Dogan's correspondence chess partner, and the mastermind behind this case.
Oh boy.
It's right. It was me. I'm the mastermind behind it all.
That cat is very concerned.
Yeah. He's finally showing his true colors.
Those weren't his true colors.
As you all know, I've witnessed the incident 12 years ago.
Watch your throat. You won't be able to talk tomorrow.
President Huang's assassination. So the child who drew that picture was Simon Keyes.
Huh.
When I was found out,
Whoa.
I was subjected to horrible interrogations over and over by that heartless Patricia. I spent nights trembling in my bed, terrified of what the next day would bring. I'm sure you can understand why I'd want to sneak out of there, right? However, Blaze would have likely sent pursuers after you. Exactly. I was on the run from them every waking moment, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I couldn't even sleep at night. I'd jump at the slightest noise. And that's why I became a circus performer. Blaze the Best was the chief prosecutor. Patricia Rowland was the warden of the prison. No ordinary person would be a match for those two. And there were no adults I could rely on. Furthermore, behind the scenes was the body double who had sent those two in motion. If it was a fake, I was up against the nation's president. Talk about utter despair, right? My only ally was Mr. Dogan. He saved my life after all. He actually helped me out, unlike Knightley. The story is true. It's ironic. Dogan, the fiendish assassin, was idolized by the child he saved. If I followed in his footsteps, I no longer have to worry about being eaten alive. That's right, now it's my turn. My turn to devour those who would feed upon me.
Jesus Christ!
I'm having fun, man.
I can tell. You're legit scaring me. Like, I am actually scared.
Then I'm doing my job.
I am actually scared.
He's a psychopath, so... And I suppose you never thought to seek help from the police? No way, no way, no way!
Oh my god.
As long as police are around, that ain't having so destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial? I knew from the very beginning that things would turn out like this. The evidence from Patricia Rowland's trial, simply saying that he expected the evidence would be destroyed. I see. So that's why you
just noticed
kidnapped
there's
John.
a gorilla in the back.
Yeah, there is. And a tiger behind my shoulder.
Yeah, the tiger we've met.
Yeah.
But
To force a guilty verdict even in the absence of evidence. Who's to say, but in order to expose the crimes of 12 years ago, there was no other choice. That's according to you. However, Blaze also attempted to kidnap John in order to manipulate the trial in his favor. Your methods are no different than those of the people you so despise. That's only if I were actually the kidnapper. But I would never do anything so evil. No way, no way, no way, no way. I just simply couldn't. Besides, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm actually quite thankful to the real criminals for giving me the opportunity to extract such sweet revenge. So you admit it. Your motive was revenge. Yeah, I admit it. So what? Sure, I held a grudge against those creeps. But it's not like I'm the one who actually killed them, you know. Truth be told, all I did was send some letters. I let Jill in on Blaze's secrets, and then Blaze in on Jill's secrets. And then the two simply ended up trying to kill each other.
do you mean to say that the murder was nothing more than a result of that?
Yep, just like the case of Gord Lake. It's way easier than trying to control wild animals. All I did was come up with a fake assassination plan for Knightley. So that was also a part of his plan. If that's the case, then Rook's murder was also your...
Jeez.
Whoa, don't try to pin that on me. Now they killed him all on his own. Well, it ended up creating the perfect opportunity for me. It's funny how things work out.
How can you say such a thing?
It was the same for Patricia Rowland. I made it look like there was a connection between Knightley and Dogan by using the correspondence chess match and the chisel on the chessboard. What?
What?
You mean to say that you were the one who prepared that chisel? That's right. I thought it'd bring Dogan to mind. Quite a thoughtful little gift, wouldn't you agree? And it was all like a gift. And that's all it took to get Patricia to murder Knightley. Oh, the feeling that everyone around you is an enemy.
And an enemy?
I know it all too well. The tiniest spark instead of an explosion of fear, resulting in horrific mutual
Oh my
destruction.
god, he really is the Joker in that line.
All I did was watch the comedy of errors unfold from the audience.
All it takes is a
And
time.
you were my final pawn, Mr. Edgeworth.
Because didn't he kind of do the same thing, like with in
Yeah.
the Dark Knight with the ships with the prisoners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pawn? Me? When you solved their cases, you brought both Blaze and Patricia to their ruin. And the weapon that delivered the coup de grace was your own logic. I didn't solve those cases for your
I feel
sake.
like we're Batman.
Oh, I know. You never really cared about saving me. You just wanted to pretend to be a defense attorney, didn't you? What did you? All I had to do was go, no way, no way, no way, and act all scared. And you totally believed me. You were giving it your all trying to save me. So even your arrest was just a ploy to make me use my logic? To be fair, getting arrested wasn't part of the plan. When people began to suspect that the chisel I sent was the murder weapon. Honestly, I broke out in a cold sweat. I thought for sure it would be curtains for me. But then it turned about of miraculous proportions. The genius prosecutor himself had come to my rescue. Well, doesn't it feel nice to be thanked by me, the one that you saved? You should be grateful. I gave you the chance to play the ace attorney.
You're wrong. He wasn't pretending to be a defense attorney. Mr. Edward is always serious about saving people. Even the times when he saved me in the past.
Okay. Is that so? Are you sure he's not just trying to emulate his own father, the one he admires so much?
Absolutely not. That's not true at all.
Now, okay. The person he is talking about now isn't Miles, but rather Simon himself. Clearly, he's not able to trust others. The desire to save someone other than himself is something he cannot even comprehend. Say what you want, but make sure to think about it long and hard. Sure, all my targets for revenge got what they deserve in the end. However... Oh god, there's testimony. Well, you know what? We're gonna get down to this testimony next time.
Are you gonna be able to talk tomorrow?
You know what? I'll be honest, my voice doesn't hurt at all.
Really?
This is just really, really fun.
And it's really scary.
I'm having the time of my life over here.
I am sitting next to someone voice acting a psychopath.
And I love it.
That I thought
It's
I
great.
knew for 8 years.
Oh, but you still know me.
Yeah, but it's scary, dude.
Oh.